But what do you think, Andy Serkis? What do you think about that winning an Oscar?
I don't think he will. I think that the Oscar community will not recognize that.
They're all 1,000 years old, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. They will not recognize that no matter how good he is, no matter how incredible his mannerisms are.
Yeah.
They wouldn't give it to a guy in a monkey suit. They won't give it to a guy with ping pong balls on his face.
If he died, they'd give it to him.
No, they would give him an in memoriam probably.
Okay.
And it would probably be combined with some other people.
Sure.
I reckon at least one other person.
One of the Brat Pack who's now dead.
Yes, Rob Lowe.
The latest one, yeah.
I think they would say, look, there's too much trickery over the top of it.
Okay.
I don't think that.
But he has a very specific skill that not a lot of people can do.
Yep.
And he deserves some credit for it. But in all honesty, who gives a shit about the Academy Awards?
Yeah.
I mean,
we can see his work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And people remember the good movies.
Yeah.
Right. I know Pulp Fiction didn't win the Academy Award in '94 or whatever, but people remember Pulp Fiction. You look at Crash, I think won an Academy Award. Have you seen Crash?
Never.
It's fine.
Right.
Like, it's not terrible by any stretch, but the history is riddled with people who should have won Academy Awards.
Yeah. Crash was in that era where people were amazed by all the stories that all came together at the end.
Oh my God,
right?
yeah.
Everybody had an impact on everybody else's life. Yeah, I thought that's what I figured. Yeah, I think Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, I think they'd get him up if they won a special effects award, I think.
Yeah, sure.
Or maybe they'd point him out or something like that in the crowd and he'd be like, ooh. I think what will probably happen is he will do a live action film at some point.
Yeah.
And he will win Best Supporting Actor.
Okay.
And it'll be one of those things where, it's Best Supporting Actor, but it's a Lifetime Achievement Award sort of thing.
Okay.
Where they'll be like, well, obviously he's done all this great work, but we don't have a category for that.
Yeah.
So we're going to give it to him for this supporting role in this film.
Sure.
Yep.
Crash
2.
Would you put that... Would you... See, it's obviously...
Still crashing. Okay.
What about like a voice acting role? There's obviously a distinction between you got the voice actor, you got your mocap and voice acting, the whole performance, and
will they give an award for a voice actor?
Yeah, do you think?
Nope.
Yeah.
No. I think they're all too niche. I think people are going to get Saturn Awards or whatever.
Okay.
Whatever the
sci-fi.
MTV Movie Award. Most of them are an industry congratulating itself.
Yeah, exactly.
And especially, we may have talked about this, but the Golden Globe Awards. Remember that year that The Tourist with Johnny Depp was nominated for Best Musical or Comedy? And it was like a pseudo spy film.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Wasn't, but I mean, I think that was the year that maybe Bridesmaids came out and stuff like that, and that wasn't nominated. But so I remember a lot of stuff got snubbed.
Yeah,
being nominated for comedy, some amazing comedies, and The Tourist was nominated.
Sure,
which could not possibly be funny.
No. Mate,
there'd be some moments where Johnny Depp is bewildered.
Yeah,
in that Johnny Depp bewildered kind of way, but it was not a comedy, and people were like, "What?" What it was is like a bunch of people from Europe who wanted to meet Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
so they nominated him for the award, so he has to come over. That was it.
Tricked.
Yep. Okay, so he's going to be part of the main cast of episode 7.
Andy Serkis.
He is. Yeah. CGI.
Yeah, he's going to R2D2.
No, that's not right.
They're going to jam him in that trash can.
Yeah, like
I mean, you get Andy Serkis mostly for the mocap.
Right.
Not to say that he will do that necessarily, but do you feel like you've got your Andy Serkis right? Do you remember Ahmed Best? I think his name was. He was Jar Jar Binks.
Oh,
and they did things at around the same time. Lord of the Rings came out, I think, a couple of years after Phantom Menace. But
short end of the stick.
Yeah, Ahmed Best did some good stuff with Jar Jar Binks as far as pioneering mocap.
Yeah.
But nobody remembers him fondly.
Yeah. It's probably a script issue, ultimately.
Yeah, well, that's it. Exactly.
Well, Andy Serkis has been nominated for 2 things. Golden Globe Award nomination for his portrayal of serial killer Ian Brady in a British television film called Longford, live action.
Yep.
And nominated for a BAFTA award for portraying Ian Dury in Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll, also live action. So I don't think he's getting any.
Doesn't look that way.
He hasn't even been bloody nominated for a Saturn Award. Right? Maybe he has. Hang on.
But you've got people like Jack Palance who have never won an MTV Movie Award.
Correct. Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Life is
doesn't
full
matter
of
how many
injustice.
push-ups he does in a City Slickers film. There's an entire article on the awards and nominations received by Andy Serkis. He has won 2 MTV Movie Awards. For Lord of the Rings, Best On-Screen Duo with Sean Astin and Elijah Wood. That's really a trio, but whatever. And Best Virtual Performance.
Okay.
Maybe that'll become a real thing.
Now.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think... I mean, he would win that every year.
He's won 2 Saturn Awards.
Then again, Ruffalo's doing some good stuff.
Yeah. He won for Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Saturn Award, and he won for Lord of the Rings, Best Supporting Actors both.
Okay. Good for him.
Yeah.
Good
So
for
there
him.
you go. So these Saturn Awards recognize a virtual character as a supporting actor. So there you go.
These are the Sega Saturn Awards.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
CGI is... I know it adds a lot more to a performance, but is it the same as wearing prosthetics and winning an Academy Award because you're wearing prosthetics? Like Nicole Kidman wore
exactly.
a fake
For the
nose.
hours,
I know it's different.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Where's the line?
That is the line, I
Jake
think.
Gyllenhaal won Best Actor for Bubble Boy. He was in that bubble. The whole
Correct, absolutely, yeah. So I guess that is it's like a 20-foot line.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
No, I don't think it'll be, if ever, it's going to be a lot of years. I think they draw the line at makeup and prosthetic, whatever.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't think virtual's ever going to cut it with the Oscars, which probably is going to mean the Oscars is going to seem less and less relevant. So there you go.
That's it.
See you later, the Oscars.
Red hot comic book movie news, shooting up your butthole. The Weekly Planet. You're all bastards until full